I have a breaking story out of the Korean peninsula. So there's this guy, Private Second Class Travis King, who is a soldier. He's in his early 20s. We don't actually know how old, but we have that detail. Early 20s. He's in the Army, and he has been stationed in South Korea. And recently, he's had some disciplinary issues. He spent the last 2 months locked up in a military detention center. He's been charged with assault. So he's been fighting over there, but not in the way they wanted him to. So just punching people in the face, apparently. And so yesterday afternoon, he was being escorted to the airport and out of the country to be returned to Fort Bliss, Texas, where he was facing additional military disciplinary actions once he got stateside. But after going through the airport security, he somehow managed to slip away from his captors and join a tour group leaving the airport, at which point he escaped the airport in Seoul.
Good on him.
He got away. Yeah.
Where's that SNL sketch?
Yeah, well, it's about to turn into one because, you might be wondering, where was the tour group going? Was it going to Seoul Tower, perhaps Bukchon Hanok Village, perhaps Jebu Islands? No, turns out the demilitarized zone between North Korea and South Korea.
Oh, God.
That's where the tour group was going, because people are always like, talking about which countries had the most hardcore COVID lockdowns. North Korea wins by far.
Yeah.
Because it's funny to be like,
no one in, no one out.
Yeah.
Well,
and everyone's like, we didn't want to go.
Oh, we had these lockdowns before the pandemic.
Well, like there was like some Japanese official who was like in a boat that capsized, and instead of rescuing the guy, the North Koreans just shot him in the water. Like they were, it's hard to be like, oh, these people are really taking it seriously, but they were. And as a result,
and they would have done that no other time.
Yeah. Well, it was in a rare
what
move.
a wonderful excuse COVID is for Korea to just do things.
In a rare move, Kim Jong-un did apologize to Japan for that. They were like, oh yeah, sorry, my bad. We shouldn't have shot that guy full of holes who was just trying to get rescued out of the water. But anyway, because of that, so there's like a series of these huts along the border, and they use those for diplomatic relations. So anytime they have to talk to each other, the North Koreans can come from one side, South Koreans come from the other side. They're in one room and they can talk. And hilariously, Donald Trump did the Dave Chappelle bit from Robin Hood Men in Tights, where he's on the different sides of the creek.
Hey, look, man, you don't have to do this. Look, this ain't exactly the Mississippi. I'm on one side, see? I'm on the other side. I'm on the East Bank. I'm on the West Bank. It is not that critical.
Donald Trump actually did that inside one of these huts.
Damn.
Like, stood on North Korean soil and was
don't make me love
I
Donald
know.
Trump.
It sucks. It sucks so bad. I was reading that. I was like, God damn it, that's funny. That's really funny. Then he was just like, whoopsies.
Oops, I caused an international incident.
Right.
Oops, I didn't. Oops, I caused an international incident. Oops, I didn't.
Just have fucking with you guys.
What's the word for fucking with them in Koreanese?
But because of COVID, like, they've pulled back all their security forces, so they're just letting tourists wander around these huts. Like, you could just go in, right? And that was the tour that this guy was on. So as King's group moved out of one of the huts, this is a quote from a woman named Mikaela Johansson from Sweden. And this is what she told CBS News. So they're leaving one of these huts, and she says, quote, "To our right, we hear a loud, ha, 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 ha! And one guy from our group that has been with us all day runs in between the two buildings and over to the other side into North Korea."
Oh, no. What a bad move.
So at 3:27...
He just Red Rovers his way over.
Travis King defected into the glorious Democratic People's Republic of magnificent North Korea at 3:27 p.m. local time.
No.
So instead of
I didn't know you were allowed to do that.
I didn't know either.
We can just do that, guys?
just go on a tour and then make a break for it, because there's not guys, with machine guns there currently, because they would have shot him otherwise, but instead he just...
They're like, we're going to take you into prison, and then we're going to say you're a citizen of our country now.
Yep. The witness said military personnel reacted within seconds to the man's actions, but at first there was a lot of confusion. I'm like, yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
This is another witness's quote. It took everybody a second to react to grasp what had actually happened, but then we were ordered to run back to our military bus. So they were like,
why is this a tourist spot?
I was wondering. That was what I was wondering this whole time.
It's close to Seoul, kind of.
But I'll tell you this now. That just makes me want to go on a tour, be with the people for a day, and then randomly go, ha ha, and then run to some place prohibited during the tour and be like, gotcha, fuckers, and just causing mass confusion amongst everybody.
That's my favorite part is the guy literally said, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
That's the quote.
Yeah.
Not laughing. He was literally like, ha ha ha. Like he's a villain.
A fucking super villain.
Right. Yeah.
Which is ironic because he's a hero of mine now.
Quote, this is another witness. I thought it was a bad joke at first, but when he didn't come back, I realized it was not a joke. And then everybody...
it's a different kind of bad joke at that point.
Is this a YouTube channel thing? Or
is this some Logan Paul bullshit?
I wish. Oh, God, please. If there is a God, let that happen.
Let a YouTuber cause an international
Please.
incident with North Korea.
Yeah, who is like pretty much got nukes now. Like, this is the worst possible time he could have done this. Like, all of our diplomatic shit is broken down with them. They've got intercontinental ballistic missiles. They're testing them. The United States just put a nuclear warhead in a submarine and parked it off their coast like this week. You couldn't have picked a worse time to do this, except the actual Korean War. So King is now believed to be in the custody of North Korean military forces. I was like, yeah, I don't think you're not getting out of that one. They're pretty bored up there. Got nothing to do but chase your dumb
You're
ass
just
around.
a toy to them now.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. You're dog meat.
Yeah.
The United Nations Command said in a tweet Tuesday that it is working with its counterparts in the Korean People's Army to resolve the incident. So the United Nations is like, come on, he's a fucking moron. Please just give him back.
Just give us our stupid.
What did he think was going to happen? That he was going to go and be like, I'll tell you all of our secrets.
Yeah, private second class. He's been in the Army for fucking 2 years or whatever. Yeah,
I'll tell you what we got in America that's good.
Yeah.
Food.
We got this alkaline water made by
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
Oh,
you don't know who Chuck Norris is?
Oh, they do. Oh, fucking Kim Jong-un definitely does.
Oh, he definitely does. Oh, and also he beat him in a fight. That's right. Kim Jong-un beat him in a fight.
Yeah, that's right.
In an honorable battle.
I think his daddy beat him in the fight.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
But he still celebrates it. No, that was.
They always celebrate every year.
Yeah.
There's a national holiday to it.
No,
They announce it.
His daddy famously had the biggest movie collection in North Korea and was the only one to watch that was allowed to watch Western movies.
Oh yeah,
And
that's why South Park parodied the fuck out of them.
And then
through the Team America.
Yeah, and then he began kidnapping Japanese directors.
I love that I said Trey Parker and Matt Stone as South Park.
Yeah,
they're not individuals; they are that show. Which kind of isn't wrong, but
yeah, one of my favorite stories ever. They kidnapped a film director and forced him to make like their version of Godzilla called Pulgasari, and
that's a winner. Huh?
Yeah, well, but it was funny because he was there for over a decade, if I remember correctly, and then somehow they got him into the Vienna Film Festival, and North Korea was so excited they were like, "Wow, we're getting recognition for our films. Let's send him to Vienna," and then he just escaped.
Yeah, I remember reading about that.
It's amazing.
Now was the ending of the film they turned Kim Jong-il into a kaiju to fight off the Godzilla
Pulgasari? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd be interested
I wouldn't
to
be
see
surprised, and I would like to see that.
Yeah. So anyway, Travis King, shout out, you're a fucking idiot, but please, if you do get back to American soil, encourage YouTubers to do this because this is a good idea. I like this.